are you becoming? We're always becoming. Every choice, whether conscious or unconscious, is leading us to who we're becoming. And what are you called to become? What are you called to do? I believe that you're calling to be a part of this teacher training, which, yes, you will get a certificate and that is helpful in the world. But truly, this is about personal discovery, self realization, and about being more connected to that deep inner knowing, deep inner knowing. So, as you start to tune in to the tools and the lessons of our training, I'd love for you to start with maybe get out a piece of paper right now, right? I think there's a lot of benefit in writing versus computer, but you do you. And start with, who am I becoming? Question mark. And then stream of conscious. See what comes through. Who do you want to become? And the tools and the habits that we will create together, the yogic, Ayurvedic, wellness habits that we will create together, ideally are going to take you towards who you want to become. And that also means that there are current habits that you participate in, maybe daily, most likely daily, that are of the old you, the you that maybe there's parts of that no longer serve you and that are not aligned, they're not yoked with the vision of who you're becoming, which I'm going to call a soul vision. So oftentimes in our practices, and you may be familiar with the guru chant, and I'm saying guru chant, guru chant. And this chant acknowledges all the teachers, the universal teachers, um, creation, sustainment, dissolution, just the nature of life itself as a teacher. But it's also acknowledging the inner teacher in you. And for me, my filter in supporting you as a sister friend is that is super important. To be tuned in to your inner wisdom so you have a sense of what is a yes and what is a no, right? And that inner wisdom, the quieter that you get, that we get, the more still we're able to get, that inner wisdom becomes easier to hear. And the more we tune in and give it attention, I had that feeling. You know that feeling? My hands on my belly. That feeling. I had that feeling and I didn't listen and I wish I had. Yeah? Okay. Or, I heard something, little voice that said, or yes, right? Or I got a flash, or I got a feeling in my whole body that was of delight, right? So, a big part of our practice, if not all of our practice, is to help ourselves tune in and align mind, body, spirit so we can hear that deep, conscious calling, which is sometimes clouded by, I got to get food at Trader Joe's and I got to do this and I got to do that. And oh, I'm scared. And this happened yesterday and that really irritated me. And what's going to happen to me tomorrow? Right. So it gets clouded. It also gets clouded by other people's voices that have helped program this, That's a bunch of phooey and oh, you're too sensitive, whatever that might be. Okay. Our job is to utilize the tools to help listen. And as we move forward, you having a clear why. This is why I'm here in the big picture. And I don't just mean I want the certificate so I can teach at the local Y down the street. I'm not talking about that kind of organizational why. I'm talking about this gives me a feeling of freedom and a feeling of empowerment or joy that I know is taking my life to the next stage, which I may not know what it is, but this is who I'm becoming. I'm becoming someone who is more thoughtful, more intentional, kinder, more effective, more abundant. So I'd love for you to stop here, write out your why, dream about who you're becoming, and check in with it on a regular basis as we proceed. It's something, honestly, that I do on a regular basis too. So I'm not asking you to do anything that I don't also do, and continue to check in to see, like, am I on the right track? And is this actually important to my soul's journey? Okay, friends, till our next adventure.